Hey everyone, welcome to the Breaking Point YouTube channel. If you're liking the videos, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get to the hunting action.
It is October 23rd.
Today is the afternoon of October 24th. There's mature 9-pointers. I don't feel as great as I did 5 minutes ago, that's for sure.
Oh, wait.
October 27th. Go down right there.
It is October 23rd, and this is my third sit of the season. I am very limited this year on sits with the kids starting school, but we were able to make it out this evening. Kind of a last minute deal. My cameras have been kind of blowing up on this end of the property. So we opted to come out here and see if we can't get a crack at one. We made it out. We're gonna sit tight. We're actually in the spot I killed last fall on November 11th. During the pre-rut period, these bucks like to cruise this flat up here. It's a lot of hardwoods. We got a creek that surrounds us. It's all river bottom, and we're up on top of the flat. But there's active scrapes up here. It's about 4:45 right now. Last light's around 7:15, so about 2.5 hours, and we'll see what happens. He's coming to the scrape. You should be able to hear him here.
At HHA, bow hunting is in our blood. At the moment of truth, there are no shortcuts, no excuses. It's just you and your bow. So when we build a site for these moments that take your breath away. For the past 40 years, we've been setting the tempo for bow sites in the hunting industry, and this year we did it yet again. New for 2025, the Nitrix from HHA.
Well, today is the afternoon of October 24th, and Elliott and I snuck in a spot that we haven't been in yet this year. We're overlooking a crabapple tree that is really just a magnet for deer on this little property. We get pictures here damn near 24/7. And the reason we're in here tonight is there's been two mature 9-pointers, huge body deer that have been on this camera a ton. The one was on it last night, and 2 days before that, during shooting hours, we were just in the cage blind about 150 yards away, so we just picked the wrong stand that night. But we have an absolutely ideal northwest wind this afternoon, so it was too good not to come in here and give it a shot. This is a super thick property. There's bedding pretty much all over. A ton of bedding to the north and to the west. And then there's an alfalfa field out here to our east. So this just sets up as a really good funnel spot for these deer to come in here, get a little bit to eat on these crab apples, and then probably transition out into the corn. So it's before 4 o'clock now. We snuck in here after work. So we got a good 2 hours, a little more than that, to sit here yet, and hopefully we can put a mature buck on the ground. There is also a chance that that deer that Elliott's hunting, that we're calling Prodigy, does make an appearance. Neighbor got him on camera not too far from here, and we're pretty sure he's really using this cornfield to our south, so we're probably in the ball game for a lot of different mature deer tonight. So he's got his bow along as well, and we're gonna cross our fingers that we see something good. Hopes are high for tonight. It should be fun. All right, you ready? I think I crushed him. Let's go, dude. He's a stud. See the mass on his tines? Oh, well, it's about 6:15 now. And about 5 minutes ago, I just sent an arrow through one of them mature 9-pointers. He read the script absolutely perfect. He did identical to what he did last night. We weren't in here, but right around 6 o'clock, just after, he came from the north down this trail, hit this big scrape right under this crabapple tree. Oh, it couldn't have worked out any better. We're both shaking like leaves up here. It is absolutely dead quiet. There's zero wind. You can just feel the thermals kind of pulling on us, but he was quarter to, just a touch. We haven't looked at the video yet, but pretty sure I snuck it right behind the shoulder. He kind of ran off to the northwest. There's a grass field up there. Not sure if he went that way or he went more north along the creek, but we didn't hear a crash or anything. But like I think the hit was really good. We'll have to watch it back here shortly, but freaking jacked. He's bigger than I thought he was. He's really nice. That was perfect, absolutely perfect. Well, we just watched the shot back on the camera in slow motion. It's not as good as we originally thought it was live. It's a little back and it's kind of low. So I don't feel as great as I did 5 minutes ago, that's for sure. It should be lethal, but I don't know if I was just worried about catching that shoulder too much, but just back a little bit farther than I would like it to be. So I don't see my knockdown there anywhere. Hard to imagine I wouldn't have gotten a pass through, but maybe it's just in a spot we can't see it. But I would like to go check my arrow here, and maybe that'll tell us a little bit of information. So we're gonna back up slowly here and go check my arrow, and then back out and take the card out, and we'll look it over on the computer a little more, and we'll make a game plan. So we'll see what happens.
Ready to find your buck?
I'm ready. It's early.
Oh, it's not that early.
Well, it's about 6 o'clock now. One of my buddies has got a thermal drone, so I texted him last night, and he should be here in about 5 minutes. So we'll put the drone up, and hopefully he didn't go far. I don't know. We were back and forth all night on what we thought. Didn't really have a ton of confidence, so it's been pretty much exactly 12 hours since I shot him. So we'll put the drone up here, and less than 10 minutes he should be here, and hopefully he's laying right there somewhere in that creek bottom where he bedded down in that grass field, one of the two, and we can just go in there and go get him.
Is that a creek bottom?
Yeah, it's a real small creek though.
God, he went far. Good boy.
Well, it's 7:15 now. We got my buddy Aaron came down, had the drone up a little after 6 o'clock. Took maybe 15 minutes or so of looking to find him. It looks like as the crow flies, he may have went 150 yards. He ran across an alfalfa field onto the neighbors, so we're just waiting to hear back from him before we go on his property and go get it. But he's down. We got him. We're gonna just go back to the site of the shot and see if we can find my arrow. We did a little looking last night for a few minutes, but we're gonna look a little harder and just follow the blood trail for fun, and we'll go put our hands on him here in a little bit. Stoked. Well, we just got in here. Over Elliott's shoulder right here is the stand. He was standing under the scrape when I shot him. Last night we came in here just to try to find my arrow and just look for a little bit of blood. And we didn't notice until looking back on the video that he ran around the south side of this crabapple tree. We were looking on the north side. And Connor, being a good boy, just ran right up to the arrow. We were looking in the completely wrong spot. It came out 5 yards from the shot.
Oh, what a tank. Right by his giant rub.
Well, we brought him out in this cut bean field just to get a little better look at him. Super pumped. He's an awesome deer. Got real like dark chocolate antlers, which makes him super cool. Haven't got him yet to see exactly what I hit, but the shot looks pretty good, and he was bleeding pretty good along the way. Like I said before, happy with the decision to back out and to call my buddy with the drone. Probably could have blood trailed him on our own, but like like I said, just happy we did it. I think we made the right decision. Just better be safe than sorry rather than pushing him or doing something like that. So super thrilled. It's a deer we had on camera pretty often. He's for sure 5. He could possibly be 6, but yeah, just super jacked. Really nice mature deer, and thankful. Ready to get behind the camera now and keep going for the rest of the year. So good start to the season.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you're enjoying this week's content on the show. If you haven't already, check out our YouTube membership called the TBP Club. It allows you early access to all of our YouTube videos. It allows you access to our members only live Q&As, which is once a quarter. And it allows full access to our Rut Live grand prize giveaway. If you haven't already, check out the TBP Club.
Well, it's Monday morning, October 27th. Gotta give a birthday shout out to my girlfriend Heather. She's got to work today. We're gonna be hunting, so beautiful morning. Temps are in the low 40s right now. Kinda got some fog hanging over, but pretty calm winds, next to nothing. But my breath is carrying out of the east like it's supposed to be, so Jaden and I snuck back into the same tree that we sat last night. We had a pretty good sit, seen quite a few deer, a few bucks, a lot of does and fawns. We've been in the tree now for probably 30-40 minutes, waiting for it to get light. We definitely heard a buck fight going on to the east of us, probably 150, 200 yards. Sounded like pretty decent sized antlers clanking together. I don't think it was small bucks. Had twig on camera a couple different times throughout the night. Not down in the location where we're at, but not terribly far either, so he's on his feet. And he could definitely come down through here. Plan is, sit here for a few hours this morning. If the activity's good, stay a little longer. If it's slow, we'll probably bounce out of here, take a break for a few hours, relocate for the afternoon potentially, depending on the wind. I've only got this stand and one other potential stand we can get in with these east winds, southeast winds. But we'll do what we can. See what we see this morning. Get on this close one. Are you on the close one?
Meh. Meh. Meh.
You can go down right there. She was quartering hard. I had to shoot her right in front of the back ham. Well, it's about 7:45. We've seen quite a few deer already. Had a young buck come across a gravel road here, right down through the bottom shortly after daylight. Seen a few does in the distance. And then we just had 2 does and 2 fawns come sneaking up through this bottom. And they kind of hit this road, and our wind's blowing that way, and there's not much wind at all, so I think they kind of picked something up. They didn't spook, but you could tell they were kind of on edge. And the second big doe went through one of my shooting lanes back here. I tried grunting at her a couple times to stop her. When she finally stopped, she was quartered away pretty hard. So I put her right in front of that hind leg, and we watched her go down. She's piled up in the grass over here, probably 60 yards from us, but that's doe number 2 in the urban for me. I need 1 more to lock in a buck tag for next year, so we still got a lot of time here and these deer on their feet, so we're gonna knock another arrow and see how the rest of the morning plays out. It's Street Sweeper. You see him? Out on the right side of the cedar with a doe. It's the same buck from earlier.
Well, we just got to the doe. She made it 50, 60 maybe. She was quartered pretty hard, and I put it in the back ham essentially. It must have drove it up into everything. She didn't make it far at all, but we got her tagged up. We got the truck right here. We're trying to get her out of here without doing too much damage, so we're gonna throw her in the truck and get going.